Every one of us some battle, not all visible. And there are areas where the pious, reverse discrimination becomes plain potty, writes Libby Perv Saturday the 21st of July 2018 at 9 a.m. Insulting people for being white, educated, straight, affluent and male is increasingly fashionable now, especially with powerful white blokes on £200,000 a year. You can argue that this particular bigotry is quite useful when it reminds appointments committees to vary the background and shade of footsie executives, pay women properly and shake out remnants of racism, ism, xenophobia, disableism etc. in society. But it's hard on those who do get insulted for things they can't help, and ignores the less visible diversities of family security, personal griefs and troubles. Every one of us some battle, not all visible. And there are areas where the pious, reverse discrimination becomes plain potty. So my heart sank when I saw that BBC comedy boss Shane Allen said that the Monty Python team would be commissioned today because 6 Oxbridge white blokes were insufficiently diverse. Is there any spectacle more depressing, more Dad Dance and David Brent, than an arty-stubbled BBC commissioner smugly bigging up his diversity cred, worse still when he is the controller through whom all new comedy must pass? For him the metropolitan, educated experience is out, also the male middle-aged life crisis Hard Luck Hancock and Reggie Perrin. Instead he promised an authentic Muslim experience, mental health issues and the all-black family. John Cleese did remind him that the Pythons included 3 grammar school boys and a puff, and that the targets of their jokes were mostly men. Indeed, if you want a good takedown of the much-maligned stale pale male establishment, look back 50 years at the Pythons' businessmen, generals, bosses, doctors, silly walkers and nudge-nudge lechers. But we all need to laugh, and the idea that we can only be made to do so by people exactly like us is just weird. For the gift of provoking laughter, the main point, even of the most barbed satire, is elusive. It follows no strict social immoral laws. Comedy can be darkly shocking, a featherlight joy, intricately clever, a deliberately daft, sophisticated, a potty, borderline offensive, a benign. It's Woodhouse and Miranda Hart, Victoria Wood and the Goons, Mira Sile and Ken Dodd, Michael Frayn and Shabby Core Sandy, Omar Jalili, Stuart Lee and Alan Bennett. It's bawdy at working men's clubs and Iolanthe at the Coliseum, Les Dawson dissing mothers-in-law and your own mother-in-law with a well-timed pat-down. John Cleese Getty, not everyone laughs at all of it, some are offended, but it has no race, tribe, gender or age. Whenever that helpless snort-a-bark of laughter comes, we see the joke of flawed humanity in an unpredictable world. Comedy creeps up on you, bites you on the bum, defies formulae and rules, jumps fences. But we are, with the kindest of intentions, building a world of rules and formulae and fences. Even around laughter. And I suspect the commissioner of comedy is just virtue signaling in some internal PC panic. This is after all the man who 2 years ago announced a landmark sitcom with remakes of old shows, and banged on about comedy being evergreen and a rich legacy. In his new schedules there is indeed Familiam and Lenny Henry, but also a new Motherland white, North London women with jobs and ample money for cafes, Ghosts white couple running a hotel and a BBC 3 thing about white male bloggers. Apparently, funny white guys are okay as long as you pretend to despise them. Comment Comedy John Cleese Libby Perv's Monty Python.